There comes a point where as a society we have to say enough is enough. This is one of those times where we have to come together and be like, what the fuck is this? Because what the fuck?
So after I've just done my other video in relation to Kanye and Bianca turning up unannounced at the Grammys, there was another article broke, and a lip reader has kindly lip read allegedly what Kanye said to Bianca. Bianca? Couldn't get my words out there. So it was alleged that Kanye had said to his wife, "You're making a scene now." She nodded her head and then went on to say, "Make a scene. I'll say it. It'll make so much sense." Now, does this seal the fact that Kanye West is very, very mentally unwell? Very, very unwell. This man is seriously unhinged. There is nothing okay about this behaviour. And I feel like this clarifies even more what I said in my last video, where I said this man is exploiting this woman to gain traction for himself, to gain media, publicity, everything like that through his wife. This man has manipulated this woman 100%. It is like some weird cult between the two of them, and he is using her as a pawn in whatever weird world he is living in. Flabbergasted. Not normal. She needs to run. She needs an escape plan. And Kim, I can fully understand why you left this man, but I also have the question, why is this man allowed around any of your children? Because this behaviour is concerning.
Ain't no way Bianca Censori just walked the Grammys red carpet literally nude. I don't even think I can show the photo of it, you guys, because she's literally, like, she's always towing the line of, like, what is and isn't appropriate. You guys will remember I've talked about this before, but it is always a, like, blink twice if you need help kind of situation. But this level has literally never been seen. It is a nationally televised event, and she's wearing like a fur coat, and then she steps onto the freaking red carpet and opens it and is literally wearing nothing underneath a sheer dress that you can't even see in the photographs. People are furious. And there's been all this weird Kanye stuff going on. He like followed Taylor Swift and then unfollowed her in the last day. Side note, does anybody else remember the time that they were in Italy and they were touring some church and she had to go and buy a pillow to walk, like a throw pillow to walk around with because she was dressed so inappropriately at like the Vatican or something? This is just like next level unhinged, and I need you to go look it up so I don't get my account.
Every time I see Bianca, Kanye West's wife, out in public on the red carpet, I immediately think about him and Kim, especially when they first started dating. Do y'all remember the scene in Keeping Up with the Kardashians when she was going over and reviewing that Met Gala look, the one that was looked like it was like she was coming out of like the lake, like it was like a pool, like her outfit was wet. And he was like, "You're my wife. I want you to dress more conservatively." And her response was, "But you made me this way. You built me up to have this confidence, to have this certain type of look and vibe. And now that I'm doing it, now I'm getting pushback." That always stuck out to me. And then, you remember when they first started dating? This is when they were first started dating. They were first official. And he came in with his stylist and cleaned out her whole entire closet and her wardrobe. And Courtney was like, no, Chloe was like, "Why did you get rid of all of your stuff?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, like Kanye West just wants to redo my whole look." I feel like the moment Kim started pushing back and started saying no to certain things, that was really the beginning of the demise of their marriage. I'm sure there was other things that came into play, but that really was a good portion of it. Kanye West is very controlling. He wants what he wants. And I feel like in the beginning, Kim was very much okay with him having all that control and say so over certain looks and style, things that she does with her hair, certain shoes that she wears, certain outfits that she wears, because it allowed her to get into certain spaces and open up the doors for her to get, especially when it came into the fashion industry. That's where she always wanted to be at. In the moment, she didn't need his pull or, didn't have the name drop him to get into those certain spaces. That's when she started pushing back. And that was a demise. I mean, we're educated enough now. We know enough now to see when someone is doing something against their will. When they don't have a say-so, they don't have control. And that woman was not comfortable on the red carpet last night. I mean, she was completely uncomfortable. And I'm very concerned. Very.
After all this shit is said and done, when she finally breaks free, I don't want to hear any of you talk about how she is an icon and a legend and a female empowerment, okay? The fact that there's been no arrests made for this is actually insane. So keep all of this in mind, okay, for when this relationship expires. Thank you.
Kanye West doesn't like to experience women, he likes to possess them. When I see Bianca Censori, I see Kim Kardashian, I see Amber Rose, I see a man wanting to control and own other women's sexuality. Past behaviour is an indicator of future behaviour, and we've seen this before. He likes women to be blow-up dolls and to live his perverted fantasies through these women. Now, I'm not saying that she hasn't got any agency, because for all we know, this is actually what she wants to do. But looking at his past behaviour and his relationship with women and looking at what she's doing now, strikes me as some form of coercion going on in there. And sometimes when you're being abused by somebody, they can make you feel that what you're doing is actually your idea when it wasn't. Because I think we know that he's very controlling. We know he likes to own women's sexuality. I think about that episode of The Kardashians where he got annoyed with Kim because she wanted to wear that dress to the Met Gala, and he was annoyed because he was basically saying it's not godly or whatever. But it's like, yeah, because you're not the one deciding what she's wearing. She wants to own her sexuality. He likes to control and dominate and own women's power. And I think why him and Kim Kardashian truly did not last is because she realised that she wanted a partner, not a master.
My jaw is on the floor. I have no one to talk to about this. I'm just minding my own business, watching the Grammys red carpet coverage, Googling red carpet looks so I can make videos about cult members, celebrity cult members that are at the Grammys tonight. Just minding my own business. And this is what I stumble on in one of the red carpet look roundups. Kanye West is more like a celebrity cult leader than a celebrity cult member. Between the church he started, the school he started, the way that he has been allegedly in his relationships, and I've been worried about his wife, Bianca Censori, for a minute now. Her family has voiced concerns. Kanye West is a scary person. I didn't know he was still allowed at these things. Like, is this even legal? Like, the amount of time I had to stare at this because my mind was literally just loading and processing what I was looking at it. First, I thought she looked like Kim Kardashian because every time I see her, I think she looks like Kim Kardashian. Freaks me out a little bit. Then I was looking at her dress and I was like, is she wearing a dress with like a naked body printed on it? You know those t-shirts that have like a naked man printed on it, or bathing suits that have, it's just a print, but it's like you're completely covered. That's what I thought was happening. And I was like, did she get her own body printed on it? Like an idiot. And then I realized what was happening. There was also a photo, I couldn't find it on the internet. I saw it in someone else's video and I didn't want to take a screenshot of their video, but it was them standing on the red carpet where she had her jacket on before she took it off, and the blank stare on her face was really concerning. Really, really concerning. I don't know why more people aren't like doing wellness checks on this woman. Like, this is scary.
So my best friend just said this to me. Is this legal? Can they do this? Does this man not know that he has children that are gonna see this one day? There's absolutely no way on earth that this could be legal. And the funny thing is, she keeps pulling it down. Like, sister friend, what are you doing? I am shocked. She turns around from the camera and pulls the jacket down, and the photographers, they go, whoa! Like, what is going on? You can't do this. But they did. I can't wait to hear what North has to say about this. Like, I am shocked right now.
I am legitimately scared for Bianca. I'm scared for this woman. I want a wellness check done for Bianca. Justice for Bianca. Okay? Because, like, I want to love Kanye so bad. Kanye used to be one of the greatest, and then over time, gradually, he lost his marbles. And then now, there have been multiple lawsuits against him that women have won because they tried to work for him, and he only hired them because he liked the way they looked. And then instead of asking them to do serious things, he would ask for sexual favors, and they were like, no, I'm a real adult. I came here to get a job that is serious. Please leave me alone. And then Bianca, used to work for him, and now she just does all of the sexual things that he was asking his other assistants to do, except she didn't sue him, she married him. You know?